Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group H, from class English 3. We will present about infrastructure as a service on cloud computing. The member of group, we are from Group H. The member of group, Mr. Maulana Abid Alifuddin, and then Mr. Daniel Adrian Woriori, and then myself, Gemma Aflah Rayyan, then Miss Nadilla Hamid, and the last is Mr. Yoni Anwar. Um, in here, I'm present about definition infrastructure as a service on cloud computing. We also known IaaS, calling about hardware as a service, or um, HAAS. Infrastructure as a service, simply or IaaS, is a form of a cloud computing that delivers fundamental compute compute, network, and storage resource consumers on demand over the internet and on a pay-as-you-go basis. And then EAS enable end user to scale and shrink resource on an as need basic, reducing the need for high upfront capital expenditures or unnecessary owned infrastructure. In the EAS model, the cloud provider manages IT infrastructure such as storage, server, and networking resource and delivers them to consumer or subscriber organization via virtual machine accessible through the internet. EAS can have many benefits for organization, private, or anything else, such as potentially making workload faster, easier, more flexible, and more cost efficient. And next, Mr. Adrian can explain about how EAS works.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gemma. And then I, Daniel Adrian, will explain how IaaS work. IaaS started in the cloud as one of the service layer, including platform as a service or PaaS, and software software as the service or SaaS. Customer as dashboard and AP to directly access their service and store with IaaS. There is higher higher scalability. IaaS user enjoy many advantages of infrastructure as a service, such as setting the same infrastructure technology service of the traditional data center without having to invest as many resources. It is a flexible cloud computing model that allows for automate development of service, processor power, storage, and networking. I as customer ex- IaaS research and service through a wide area network or WAN. So such the internet uh, and can use the cloud provider service to install the remaining elements of an application stack. For example, for example, the user can log in into the IaaS platform to create virtual machine, install operation system in the virtual machine, development middleware, source database, create source, bucket for workloads, and backup, and install the enterprise workload into the virtual machine. Customer can use the provider service to track costs, monitor performance, balance network traffic, troubleshoot application, use and manage disaster recovery. Okay, next. Uh,
Next, I will explain about infrastructure IaaS. So, IaaS is offered three models: one public, two private, and three hybrid cloud. The private cloud implies that the infrastructure resides at the customer premise. In the case of public cloud, it is located at the cloud computing platform vendor's data center. And the hybrid cloud is combination of the two, which is customers like the best of the both public and private clouds. And IaaS provide of the following services: one, compute; two, storage; three, network; and four, load balancer. One, compute. Compute computing as a service include virtual central processing units and virtual main memory for the VMs that provisioned to end user. Two, storage. IaaS provides backend storage for storing files. Three, network. Network as a service or NAAS provides networking components such as routers, switch, and bridge for the VMs. And last, load balancer. It provides load balancing capability at the infrastructure layer. And next, advantage and disadvantage will be explained Mr. Yoni.
Yeah, there are the following advantages of class. Share infrastructure. Class allow multiple users to share the same physical infrastructure. Web access to the resource. Class allow IT user to access resource over the internet. Pay as per use model. Class provider provide service based on the pay as per use basis. The users are requested to pay for that they have access. Focus on the core business. Class provider focus on the organization core business rather than on IT infrastructure. On-demand stability. On-demand stability is one of the biggest advantages of last using last user don't not worry about to update software and troubleshoot the user related to hardware components. Next, there are the following disadvantages of last. Security. Security is one of the weekend used unless one of the last provider or not other two provider 100% security. Maintain and upgrade. I took last service provider maintain the software, but they do not upgrade the software for some organization. Interfaceability usually at is device to migrate VM from one last provider to the other to the customers big face problem related to vendor login. There will be Nadilla.
Thanks to Mr. Yoni. Next, I will explain to about IaaS use cases. IaaS can be used for a broad variety of purposes. Compute resource that I deliver through a cloud model can be used to fit a variety of use cases. The most common use cases for IaaS development include the following: testing and development environments. IaaS offers organization flexibility when it comes to different test and development environment. They can easily be scaled up or down according to needs. Hosting customer-facing website. This can make it more affordable to host a website compared to traditional means of hosting websites. Data store, backup, and recovery. IaaS can be the easiest and most efficient way for organizations to manage data when demand is unpredictable or might steadily increase. Furthermore, organizations can circumvent the need for extensive effort focus on the management legal and compliance requirements of data storage. Web application infrastructure need to host web apps is provided by IaaS. Therefore, if an organization is hosting a web application, IaaS can provide the necessary storage, resource, service, and networking development can be made quickly, and the cloud infrastructure can be easily scaled up or down according to the application demand. High, high performance computing. Certain workloads may demand HPC-level computing, such as scientific computations, financial modeling, and product design work, data warehousing, and big data analysis. IaaS can provide the necessary compute and processing power to control big data set. Thank you. Thank you all for your attention. Apologize if there is an error from us. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.